Welcome back to another episode of Cloud Chronicles with Asma and Raziya, where we turn complex cloud and AI concepts into easy, binge worthy bites. I am your host, Raziya, and today I am joined by my friend Asma. In continuation of our AWS certified AI practitioner track, today we are diving into some foundational AI concepts. You hear structured, unstructured, labeled, and unlabeled tossed around a lot. But what do they actually mean? Hey Asma, are you ready to dive into data?
Hello, Raziya. I'm super pumped to be here. Let's decode some AI magic today.
Asma, before we dive into all the ML magic, can we break it down for me? First things first, when people say label data, what are they actually talking about? Like, what does that look like in real life?
Great starting point, Razia. Labeled data is a data that has been tagged with one or more labels that help the machine learning models understand what it is looking at. Imagine you're building a spam filter for your emails. If you have a data set of emails where each email is marked either spam or not spam, that's a labeled data set. You are giving machine learning model examples to learn from. It's like saying, here is what spam email looks like, and here is what a legit email looks like. Now learn the difference. This kind of data is the key for supervised learning, which we will unpack in the next episode.
All right. So labeled data makes sense now. But what about unlabeled data? What is the real deal there? Like, how does a machine even learn from unlabeled data?
Unlabeled data is like a mystery box. You have the data like a bunch of emails, but you have no idea which are spam and which are not. Now, the question is, why would we even use unlabeled data? Because unlabeled data is everywhere. It is cheaper, easier to collect, and great for unsupervised learning, where the model finds pattern or groups in the data without any human labeling. Think of it like giving a model a puzzle and saying, figure this out on your own.
All right, Asma. Switching gears for a second, people keep throwing around terms like structured and unstructured data. What's the real difference between the two? And why does it even matter in machine learning?
That's an awesome question, Razia. This is about how organized your data is. Let's break this down. Structured data is organized and it is stored in a clearly defined format like rows and columns in a database. Structured data follows a fixed schema. Think of Excel sheets, SQL databases. It can be a tabular data where data is arranged in rows and columns, or it can be a time series data where data points are collected at successive points of time, like in determining the stock prices. Now, examples of structured data are sales records, customer information, sensor data from IoT devices. Now, let's understand what is unstructured data. Unstructured data is chaos, not in a bad way, but it doesn't follow a predefined structure. It can include text data, image data like emails, articles, videos, social media posts, or audio files. Anything where it's not super obvious how to plug it into a table. Can I tell you a fun fact, Razia? Over 80% of real world data is unstructured. Tools like Amazon TextTrack, Amazon Comprehend helps extract meaning from unstructured data.
All right, Asma. A quick question before we wrap. What actually makes a good label data set? I feel like the quality of data is half the battle while building a model, right?
100% Razia. The model is only as smart as the data you feed it. If your data set is messy or it is biased, even the most powerful machine learning algorithm will struggle. So, here is what to look into a good labeled data set. The good labeled data set should be balanced. You want enough examples of each class. Imagine you are training a model to spot spam emails. If 90% of your data are just regular emails and only a tiny slice are actual spam, the model can't predict the actual spam emails. Now, good labeled data set should be diverse. Your data should reflect real world variety of use cases. Think different users, formats, and edge cases. This helps your model generalize better when it faces a new unseen inputs. Good label dataset should be clean. It should keep the noise out. Typos, duplicate entries, wrong labels. These all things confuse the model. It's like trying to learn from a textbook which is full of errors. Now, good label dataset should again be consistent. The same format, same style across the board. If one part of your data uses full names and another uses only initials or the data or the dates which are in different formats, that inconsistency will trip the model up.
So it's kind of like preparing good study material, which is well rounded, clean, and organized. Is it?
Exactly. Feed your model with high quality data and it will thank you with high quality predictions.
Wow, Asma, that was gold. You took us on a quick journey to various types of data for our machine learning models. Can you give any closing tips for those getting into AI?
Thanks. My tip is start small and stay curious. Try tools like Amazon SageMaker Unified Studio or even Amazon Bedrock if you are diving into Gen AI. And always experiment with real data. That's where the magic happens.
All right, folks, that was a solid dive into data types for machine learning models. Thanks for tuning into Cloud Chronicles with Asma and Razia. In the next episode, we will dive deep into machine learning algorithms. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button and drop your AI questions for our next episode. Until then, keep learning, keep building.